Bonjour mesdames et messieurs and welcome to this time-lapse masterclass 2017. Years ago I did a course on time-lapse that I really like, and then recently I met Emeric.
Hello guys.
Who is also a French photographer living in Los Angeles, California. Amazing.
Amazing city.
French are invading California, and he is a time-lapse photographer. His work is amazing. He has worked for Google, Yelp, Red Bull, Microsoft. He's making a living out of making time-lapse. And I asked him if he would be okay to share with you guys all his workflow, all his secrets on how to make stunning time-lapse.
Yes.
And he agreed. I was really happy. So in this tutorial, you're gonna learn a lot of things. Starting off with
a day-to-day time-lapse. So it's a pretty simple time-lapse, just day-to-day, you set up your camera and you shoot.
Exactly, that's the most simple one.
Yes.
Then we get into a more complex with
day-to-night time-lapse, also called Holy Grail time-lapse.
Yeah, Holy Grail, because you really get a sense of time. You start in the day, you go into the night, much more complex. You have to change the settings of the camera, you go along. The workflow in our time-lapse is different, but the results are
amazing.
Super. And then we have a beautiful time-lapse
from San Diego, which is a night-to-night time-lapse.
So that's the regular cityscape kind of feelings, you know, where you get all the light of the city. I love that time-lapse. But then we took the car, we actually rented an RV, and we went and spent 3 days in
Joshua Tree National Park, where we actually shot the Milky Way. We shot a few actually Milky Way time-lapses, and it's amazing. So you're gonna learn how to edit and color correct Milky Way time-lapses.
Yeah, it's 3 hours away from Los Angeles in the desert. It was very cold, so we really suffered for you guys. But we came out with some really cool Milky Way stuff, and we'll show you how to do this astrophotography time-lapse. Then, what are we gonna learn?
Then we have one more tutorial, which is this, a motion-controlled time-lapse. So you shoot a time-lapse using a slider.
Yeah, Emeric did a lot of research to find out which was the best, because there's a lot of machines out there that you can purchase. What was sort of like the more entry price, the cheapest one, but the most best build one. And we found this brand called Revolve, and he's gonna show you the whole workflow on how to use that. That's the more advanced one, you know, where you have like a rock and then you can have a time lapse going on. So the whole masterclass is gonna be based upon LRtimelapse. LRtimelapse is a free software up to 400 photos. And 400 photos is a lot of photos for a time lapse. If you wanna get into more advanced time-lapse, then you will have to pay, you know, there's different license level that you can purchase. But this is the best software on the planet to make time-lapse. So we're gonna use that, we're gonna use Lightroom, and also we have some bonus videos. We have one just on flickering, right?
Yeah, well, we're gonna learn how to deflicker a time-lapse.
So we on purpose shot a time-lapse in AV mode, which had a lot of flickering, and it looks really bad. And he shows the whole workflow on how to use LRtimelapse to get rid of that.
Yes.
And last but not least, we're going to show you in After Effects, or you can do the same thing on Adobe Premiere, on how to stabilize your time-lapse if they're moving too much.
Yes.
So also included in this course, we're going to give you the Milky Way time-lapse, all the raw files, which is one of the most complex one we took. We're going to give you all the raw files so you can play around with it. You can even upload it to your social media if you put a link to our work. You cannot sell it, of course, but that's included so you can get started right away. You know, astrophotography time-lapse is one of the hardest things to do. So you have the raw files and you can practice with it the day you have a new moon, where you can go shoot it for yourself. All right, guys, thank you so much, Emeric, to share your knowledge. I was really honored to have you. And check this out, the Time-lapse Masterclass course 2017 is gonna blow you away. If you're a photographer, this is something you need to know. Check it out.